What is this thing attached to the wheel? I found it in a parked car, only placed on one wheel. Any ideas? It's a decorative cover for the mounting disc for Spike's Spider snow chains. It allows relatively quick installation and removal of legal chains. What are these four heavy hollow metal cylinders about 1 inch long, with no description on the box? They are identical. I don't know what the metal is, but they are quite weighty. I found them while going through my parents' estate. And there is no information on the box that tells me what they might be for. I found them shoved in the back of a drawer. So there was no contextual help there either. What are they? They are vintage cigarette snuffers, made by Dunhill of England and date to the 1960s. They would have originally been used to stand in an ashtray, and the lit stub of a cigarette would have been placed inside the snuffer to extinguish it. What is this thing I found in a purse I just thrifted? It is a small unscrewable canister with some dark gray or green powder inside. Sorry for the poor photo quality. I'm thinking it might be ashes. Hopefully not. Thanks in advance. That is a kavach, or kavacha, probably from Vrindavan, India. Kavach means armor, and as such, they are worn as protection, often filled with Vrindavan dust gathered from the temples and ashrams of Vrindavan, or you may place anything of spiritual significance inside the hollow tube. What is this metal post in the bathroom alongside the toilet? Found in hotels in Japan. The tip is round and the base is hexagonal. I found in about half the hotel rooms I stayed at in Japan so far. Any ideas? It's a post to hang sanitary napkin disposal bags. I'm in a Japanese hotel right now, and here's a confirmation. The seat really is heated, by the way. What is this piece of wood I found on a walk near a creek in West Virginia? Roughly 2.5 feet long and 7 inches wide. No residue. Feels rough and solid, but light. It has what appears to be molds cut into it, but for what? It looks like a homemade old farmer's cigar rolling board. Most of the shapes and sizes look about right. It's missing the other half, which has inverse shapes that press together the rolled cigar into the cavity side. What is this ancient bronze pot with 2 spouts that look like a hanging lavabo, but whose necks are too low to carry water without spilling? The pot is not very deep, and the necks are quite low, which would make them impractical to use for this purpose. Also, the decoration of the spouts with their curved taps seems quite uncommon. What is it? It looks like a Betty lamp which burn whale oil. Wicks would reach out to the openings. They were thought to be of German, Austrian or Hungarian origin. It came into use in the 18th century. They were commonly made of iron or brass, and were most often used in the home or workshop. What is this tool which, when folded up, is carried in a leather pouch and is about 2 inches long? Folds out with 2 telescoping rods that extend to about 17 inches. I found this while cleaning out an old tool closet. It was found among what I would call normal tools, such as basic hand tools and old power tools, like drills, etc. Any ideas? It's a vintage midget folding coat hanger. Must be from the early 1920s. It unfolds and then has telescoping ends that extend to a full-size hanger. The part that was the outer housing then becomes the loop to hang over a hook. I just moved to Germany. What is this small space in my room? The room contains a metal pipe attached to the wall and floor with branches and hooks that swivels side to side. There is also a bathroom valve sticking out of the wall. The floor space of the room is about 1/2 meter by 1/2 meter, and the height is about 2 meters. What is it for? It's a towel warmer. You hang the towels on it, then when you turn on the hot water, it heats up the rack, warming the towels while you shower. These are common in Sweden. Obviously more modern industrialized forms. This does look like a makeshift hack. Any thoughts on this wooden cabinet? It is 1 meter tall and 1/2 meter deep. Hinge door at the front. Found in the lobby or a place I'm staying in North Scotland. It's wooden. Maybe golf related. Any ideas? It's a sauna for one. Your head and arms stick out the holes. Back in the day some people called them reducing cabinets. There is a lever inside so you can open the valve, and it steams your skin as part of a spa treatment. They still have them in the Seaweed Bath in Sligo in Strandhill, Ireland, and they are amazing. What is the purpose of the vertical slot in the hotel bedside table? Seen in my room for the first time this weekend. Any ideas? This must be in a hotel in Philly. It looks exactly like the one I saw it in. I asked at the front desk of a hotel when I saw that. I was told it's for laptop or tablet storage, while charging overnight without taking up the whole nightstand. What is this thing I found in a jewelry box? 2.5 inches metal piece that unscrews and has 3 pointy plastic pieces inside. It's lightweight and there are some numbers or maybe letters stamped on it. What is it? It's a toothpick in a design, patented in 1881. It has replaceable picks made of quill, whalebone or other elastic material, carved in the shapes of little flat footballs. It also has a place inside the barrel to store spare picks. What are these wooden and plastic boards in front of doors found in a small Spanish city? Some were clearly homemade and just jammed in the doorframe, some neatly made with rails on the sides keeping them in place. The local climate is warm and dry. Any ideas? They are to protect stray dogs from peeing into the door. Also, 2 of the 4 photos have the infamous anti-peeing water bottle. Pet owners are encouraged to use the liquid in the provided bottle to rinse their pet's pee off the walls and doors. It helps keep the street clean and reduces odors. There's also an urban legend that putting a water bottle out stops dogs from peeing there. What is this mechanism? It is in a wooden box and has a hand crank that turns a chain inside, possibly generating electricity. There are no manufacturing tags or any writing on it. It was found at the consignment auction. I would be interested to know its use and how old it might be. It's part of an old telephone. The bell is for incoming calls. The crank is to buzz the operator to connect you to the other party. Some of these old phones were put in boxes so they could be mounted in a convenient location and painted to match the aesthetic of the home. Whenever I see these things, I'm reminded that my dad grew up in a time when these were first coming out. What is this rusty old metal piece? About 50 centimeters wide and 20 centimeters tall. It has a small pointy spike at the front, a bulb-like shape in the middle, and wings in the back. Seemed quite heavy. Found on the shores of southern Finland. There is the military area close by. This was ruled out by local authorities. Maybe some sort of an axle from some old machine, but hard to tell. Also tried Google Lens image search, but no good results. What is it? Please tell us in the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's make life fun.